MTF and this is Scotland.
We are in Corfu Town.
I always thought you weren't going to remember then. No. We are.
Where are we again? Right. well, I'll tell you why, because I always thought Corfu was the name of the island, which it is, but also the town is called Corfu as well, which I didn't know. I thought it was just the island, so we're on Corfu, in Corfu.
And we're actually staying in a little town called Sidari, which is the other end. And if you want to see more of where we're staying and what our hotel is like and how we got here, then feel free to click on that video after you've watched this one. But this is a video more about what the town is like, what kind of shops there are, where there are useful pit stops and all that kind of jazz. So watch this video and in the comments let us know if there's anything particular that you want to see.
Also, while we've been out here, we've been talking about dad jokes and how our jokes are very low hanging fruit. So if you want...
No, that's not what happened. You made a joke and I was like, ah, you're so funny. I made a joke and he was like, that's a bit of an easy joke. So from now on,
none of that's true.
All jokes will be judged on a system of whether or not they're good jokes.
What I was about to say was, if you've got your own dad joke, let's hear it in the comments. And we'll decide whether it's a dad joke or not a dad joke.
Your joke, mate.
This is our second time in this site of Corfu. It's much bigger than I thought it was, so we came back to try and see some more. So we might intercut footage from that time and this time, so my t-shirt might change and I might become slightly more handsome, but it's because we're going to show you as much as we can in one go. The last time we were here, we parked here and we walked basically, I think, about this section here. So we've still got this whole section. This is all wee lanes of shops here. And I think that'll be the same, and then this will be shenanigans. The blue line on each street doesn't actually represent a street. It represents that it's wheelchair accessible. Which I understand that then all of this bit here you can still get into if you don't need access with a wheelchair. So I'm going to go up here and see what's going on. Is that a really crap overview?
No, it's lovely. Thank you.
Also, what's funny is on this guide it says worth visiting, so there's places worth visiting, right? To imply that the rest is not worth visiting. Don't go down that street, it's rubbish. This one with the exclamation mark is the one you should go down.
Also, if you need that map, it's here.
Yeah, I'm going to take this. Right, behind us, right, I'm not going to do that, but basically there was this filming behind us.
It's Greek EastEnders is happening and we've become so meta that we are filming the filmers.
What we're trying to do is walk into the film.
So we're going to be
while they're filming. No, not while we're, yeah. So they film us, film a name, and it's basically like when you stand in a bathroom, it's got a mirror on both walls.
Yeah, it just goes on forever and ever and ever.
And then the internet gets deleted. By the way, that what we just filmed is probably nothing.
It was a very powerful scene.
But
some man looked round the corner and everyone was like,
it was very pensive.
Loved it.
Very pensive. The crowd.
The actor is the one all in black. And there's also another guy who's on like crowd duty of like 16 8-year-old girls who like love it.
You also know that it's not set in like October because the guy's wearing a scarf. So it's probably set in like December.
End scene.
And scene. Acting. Acting. Scene. We're in a real supermarket in Corfu Town, and by real supermarket I mean not a touristy one that just sells booze and Haribo, but actually sells food and cheese and dog food and all that, and there's like a balcony. It's the weirdest supermarket ever, but I dig it. There's loads of stuff. I don't know what it's called. I'm a terrible tour guide. Can't be Corfu, ask somebody else. We are in Corfu Town, Corfu Old Town. Right behind us, right between us, is the old fortress.
The fortress and the museum and what else?
All sorts of stuff. We should go and check it out.
Yeah, well that's where we were a minute ago. We've sort of walked down to the other zone, which is more like shops, like your Marks and Spencers and your Sephora and your Adidas and your whatever.
That's the three.
And your fake, your real Rolex. So theoretically you could, should you be inclined, go and buy a fake one at the Old Town and then go and take a picture of you with your
fake Rolex.
Fake Rolex outside the real Rolex to be like, woohoo, flash, but secretly you've only paid €10. Not that we're condoning fakery, etc, etc. Disclaimer goes here. But you could do that should you want to. Also Adidas, or if you're feeling like wanting to give like an amazing souvenir, you could be like, this was the Adidas shop that I bought you them trainers for, but secretly they're from the back of someone's van in the Old Town. But anyway, I digress. Old Town, like, you can buy your olive wood spatulas, and you can buy your little evil eye bracelets, and what else? Your marble and your kumquat liqueur
and loads of holy stuff,
and all your holy stuff. I would thoroughly recommend going into the church to buy your holy stuff, because you can get full power holy stuff. It's got extra juice in it off of the church and that, and it's only €3. Outside the shop, no juice, no holiness, can't even get you into heaven, more expensive. So just heads up on that one. I'm in. My little souvenir has even got a bit of holy carpet in it that the man gave us, so that's good. So if you want a little bit of just in case ticket into heaven, thoroughly recommend that. What else? But yeah, that's where all your little bits are. And then if you walk a bit further the other way, off of you doing the map, there's all your new bits and your modern stuff.
I pulled this camera up and was prepared to talk for 2.5 minutes, and you've just done it. I can't even remember what I was going to say, but mostly that.
Soz.
I'm delighted. You've done all the work, this one. Ooh. This is Greece's oldest fireplace behind me, and while the architects were given an A for effort, they decided it would be much more practical to have it much smaller and inside the living room. We are staying in Sidari, in the north-west tip of the island of Corfu.
But just the tip.
Nice. But we've been there for 3 days and it's time to go out exploring, so we hired a car from Sidari
Rentals,
which is a good name, so you remember that. Sidari Rentals.
That's what it says on the tin.
They've given us a green Nissan Micra,
which is a belter of a little car.
and the air conditioning is tremendous, and it's boiling out today. Why I'm dressed all in black, I've no idea. But so we have come to Corfu Town, which is in the halfway down the island on the east coast, and we don't know where we're going. We don't really know what we're doing. But
You told me we were going to the bazaar.
we are going to Bazaar. But what
So I do hope there's a little bit of a plan.
what I'm saying is, I don't know for sure where we're supposed to be.
Great. We're by the fort, we're by the sea, there's a garden behind us, we're going to go and explore.
As you can see, Greek politics has taken a very odd turn. What about that door?
What about what?
What about that door? What's the joke about that door? What's your door joke? Go.
When is a door not a door?
When it's a window?
When it's a jar.
Oh no, that was a bad joke. That really can't go in the video.
That joke that you did earlier was a bad joke.
Hello, I didn't record it, so there's no evidence it ever happened. Unlike that one that you just did right into the lens of the camera.
You put me on the spot. You said, what's a joke about a door? That's the only one I have.
I can't believe you had one ready. That's embarrassing.
That's not embarrassing, that's quite impressive.
You had a door joke.
If you
Ready to go.
If I'd have said to you, what is your door joke? You would have said when it's a door, not a door when it's a window, which is absolute rubbish.
And also, that's not a joke.
No, exactly. So comparatively, at least I told a joke. Apart from you, just did a fact.
So what I'm looking for ideally is a t-shirt with a band name on it. I'm not really particularly fussed about what band name, but definitely a t-shirt somewhere with t-shirts. So if you see anything like that, keep an eye out. Alright?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks. I, back home, drink a lot of coffee. I started doing my coffee. Oftentimes I'll go across to the shop and get a Starbucks double espresso, which I really like. But then Monster brought out their own version, which is a triple espresso, which I also like. But oftentimes they run in the region of about £2.50. They're usually about £2 for either of them. And in this country, in Greece, they've got an OCF. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's probably OKF. It's the classic coffee latte coffee drink, 238 millilitres. I already like it because it's an odd shaped can. So what I'm going to do, I've never had one before, I'm going to test it and see if it's as good or better or worse than the Starbucks double espresso. Because if this is a success, it was only 90 cents, which is about 80 pence. So I'm already not enjoying it.
Why?
It tastes like...
Did you just spit that out?
No, I just spilled it.
Oh.
Hold on, it tastes like... Have you ever accidentally ate a candle?
Oh no!
Have you ever bit into a candle?
No dice.
It tastes like soap. Right, it turns out I might be wrong.
You are wrong. You're such a baby. It's perfectly fine. It's not Starbucks good. But it's not candle bad. It's just like a really milky cold coffee. I mean, I don't really know what you expected it to be.
I wanted it to be a sugary explosion of goodness.
It tastes like coffee that's cold. Woo! That's it. It's not that bad.
A haunted coffee?
It's not that bad. The haunted coffee is worth your 90 cents. If you're walking around wherever we happen to be, off the main street, there's a little supermarket, it's worth your 90 cents. If you're not a total drama queen. just worth knowing, we've just parked opposite the fort, which is right by the seaside. As you walk in,
literally cannot miss it, it's gigantic.
As you walk in, there's like a car park, and where all the horse and buggies are, in case you fancy doing that. There's also a little teeny tiny train and a hop on hop off bus, should that be your bag. Quite useful to know. Whatever you fancy doing here, and there's loads of little shops, there's loads of little places to eat, there's loads of ice cream parlours, there's fish spas, quite a few of them, should you fancy that. But worth knowing 100% is McDonald's, which is just behind us.
The reason you want McDonald's is, listen, when you top travel tip, I'll never be able to see that first attempt. Top travel tip, go and see as much of the world as humanly possible.
100%.
Experience different cultures and get involved and talk to strangers and eat as much weird stuff as possible. Swim in the sea and be crazy. But if you need to recharge, rehydrate, get free Wi-Fi, need the loo or need a coffee you can kind of rely on, unlike that crazy coffee I had earlier on,
then it's there for you, and it's right there for you, right behind us. So if you need a point in a storm, if you're here in peak season and loads of people are trying to get you to go into their shops and you're like, I just need
5
to
minutes
recoup and gather myself, you know the drill. You will have been in a McDonald's, it's the same everywhere, you know what you're doing.
Oh my god. Right, first of all, look how burnt my face is. This isn't what I was coming on to say, but my face is quite badly burnt. We sat by the pool all day today, which
it was 1,000,000 degrees.
I loved
Fantastic.
it. I loved it. I jumped in and out of the pool.
But nighttime is well chilly.
Yeah. So, because we've got the car, we've come to
Corfu Town.
Town, and we didn't arrive till 9 PM, and we were under the impression that the shops would still be open. Now, they're not open, but it is Sunday. So the chances are, if you come later on, some of the shops are open.
And it's also October.
It's also October. If you come during the summer, it'll probably open all night. The point of the story is,
The bars are open.
Yeah, we've stopped at a place called Sway, a bar and kitchen, which is really lovely. The place is lovely. We've ordered a glass of wine.
Blind. Because there was a food menu and a drinks menu. A cup of coffee was €3.50 and a small beer was also €3.50. We ordered 2 glasses of wine blind.
As in, we don't know how much it costs.
No idea how much they are. And they've also come with what looks like a little plate of, like...
It came with a cheese, ham and a cigar.
Is that a breadstick? It might be a breadstick.
It might be a breadstick. It's probably not a cigar.
And a bottle of water and 2 glasses.
So I'm about, live on camera, about to look at how much it cost. How much is it? €12. You said 6.
Yeah, I did. I knew it would be 6. I knew it. So there you go.
€12, but worth it. Well, we'll see.
Thank you so much for joining us on our holidays. Always lovely to take you with us. We've also done similar travel videos to places like Tunisia, Spain, Marbs. So if you're looking for some other travel inspo, be sure to check out those videos as well. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.